Hello Madison, Malia, Luke and Rocky. Here are some more stories with Grandpa. These are some more stories from When We Were Very Young by A. Milne. This first poem is called Water Lilies. Where the water lilies go to and fro, rocking in the ripples of the water, lazy on a leaf lies the lake king's daughter. And the faint winds shake her. Who will come and take her? I will, I will. Keep still, keep still. Sleeping on a leaf lies the lake king's daughter. Then the wind comes skipping and the lilies on the water, and the kind winds wake her. Now who will take her? With a laugh she is slipping through the lilies on the water. Wait, wait, too late, too late. Only the water lilies go to and fro, dipping, dipping to the ripples of the water. This next poem is called Disobedience, and it's one of Grandpa's favourites. James Morrison, Weatherby George Dupree, took great care of his mother, though he was only 3. James said to his mother, "Mother," he said he, "you must never go down to the end of the town if you don't go down with me." James Morrison's mother put on a golden gown. James Morrison's mother drove to the end of town. James Morrison's mother said to herself, said she, "I can get right down to the end of the town and be back in time for tea." King John put up a notice, "Lost or stolen or strayed. James Morrison's mother seems to have been mislaid. Last seen wandering vaguely, quite of her own accord. She tried to get down to the end of the town. 40 shillings reward." James Morrison, commonly known as Jim, told his other relations not to go blaming him. James said to his mother, "Mother," he said he, "you must never go down to the end of the town without consulting me." James Morrison's mother hasn't been heard of since. King John said he was very sorry, so did the Queen and the Prince. King John, somebody told me, said to a man he knew, "If people go down to the end of the town, well, what can anyone do?" James Morrison, Weatherby George Dupree, took great care of his mother, though he was only 3. James Morrison said he, "You must never go down to the end of the town if you don't go down with me." And you'll have to wait till next time to hear the story, Spring Morning. Okay, good night. God bless.